Now, 44 remand inmates at the Nsawam prison could soon be set free or see their charges reduced. This is because officials of the Public Defender Division of the Legal Aid Commission, through the support of the Pepperdine University, have screened them under the plea bargaining law for possible reviews. The Plea Bargaining Law Act 1079 of 2022 was introduced into Ghana's justice delivery system to, among other things, decongest the courts and the prisons. Carlos Coloni of the Joy Newsroom has the rest of the story.
Here at the Nsawam prison, there are over 3,060 inmates, including 141 remand inmates for offences they maintained they did not commit.
I've been in custody 2 years plus, 2 years and 7 months now. My case is a use of offensive weapon to causing harm. That was what I was charged with.
I made a friend, and he asked me he wanted a place to pack his cement. So I introduced her to my house to show her my garage, and he kept the cement over there. And cement is there almost 6 to 7 months. It's getting spoiled. Then I called my wife. My wife called me that someone is looking for cement. It's my friend, it's a contractor. And I called the owner of the cement, who keep the cement in my room. And I called me, I tell her that, and his cement is swelling, so someone is looking for cement. After that, he brought the thing back. So what are we going to do? And I said, oh, I should give the cement to the person. He allowed me to give the cement to the person, and almost 2-3 weeks later, and he called me that she's looking for me. And I met her, and he called police to arrest me. That I have stolen her cement.
Some remand inmates who even managed to secure bail say they are yet to enjoy their freedom because they have failed to meet the bail conditions.
I have a bail, but they still they allow me to go. So I'm still in the prison, almost 10 years now.
I have a bail. As I was talking to you, I can't fulfill the bail condition.
What are the conditions?
And they say 50,000. 50,000 justification, 50,000 with 2 people.
To get them justice, a group of lawyers from the Pepperdine University, USA, and law students from the University of Professional Studies, Accra, UPSA, led by officials of the Legal Aid Commission, organized a maiden plea bargaining clinic for 44 remand inmates at the Nsawam prison. Alan Collier is the director of the Sadro Global Justice Institute for West Africa.
So we worked with the AG's office and NGOs to create the plea bargaining law, and we've also helped establish public defense, in partnership. 3 weeks ago, we launched the Public Defender Division, and as you know, last year we had plea bargaining. So now we're ready to do some things we do in other countries, to come here and meet with these people, with real lawyers, and say, okay, what is your situation? Are you somebody who could plead guilty to a lesser crime and maybe get less time, instead of waiting, and then maybe exposing yourself to life in prison? So we found that really justice can happen. The other thing that happens with a thing like plea bargaining is that we're able to decongest the courts, because that's really the problem with pretrial detention, is the courts are all congested. So we want to leave the trials for the real cases that we need to fight. Now, what we find also across our work is that we find people here who shouldn't be here, either from mental issues or from the fact that they just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. And so those people will go to the DPP and will say, hey, there's no evidence against this person.
A scheduled leader of the paralegal unit at the Nsawam prison, Superintendent Christiana Dabo Williams, believes the initiative has the tendency to decongest the prisons.
We realize that remand prisons have reduced these days because of the justice for all. Formerly it was huge, but due to the justice for all, as of today, I told you, it is 114. That is 114 remand prisoners. Due to your presence here, it will work a lot. It will relieve some of them.
A public defender at the Legal Aid Commission, Rita Ali, has however urged corporate organizations to support their efforts in getting justice for the remand inmates in the country's prisons.
At the Legal Aid Commission, like I said, it's a public office, and we are under-resourced. So funding is a major issue. Not too long ago, I think sometime last year, the president launched the Legal Aid Fund. I don't remember that there's anything in the fund as of now. So anybody who wants to give us money should bring it to us. We'll gladly take it.
The NGO also donated 2 cows to the inmates.
My name is Carlos Caloni for Joy News.